Hi everyone, how we doing today? It's time for more Final Fantasy, apparently on my affiliate anniversary or something. Who the poop knows? Excuse me, where's my game audio? Game audio? There you are. Okay. It's you. I have it. I was worried for a second. How's everyone doing today? I hope we've all maybe recovered from the last stream. I know I haven't fully, but that's okay. You know, we'll get there. This around. Right, now I'm prepared. No, I've not. I missed it. I missed it too. But he was too cool to stay forever. He had far too many red flags. Like all of them. He contained pretty much all of the red flags.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Oh, sadly not. Molly, you...
On sorrow's faded form. You know what? We're gonna do that in honor. It's sad. Okay, so we gotta go speak with Otto. We gotta go find Otto. And continue on with the nonsense of continuing Sid's name and being a good boy. Can't wait to check in with my favorite character, Sid. Stop that. We are Sid now.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
So I really hope that super bearer hating town also somehow got smushed in all this. It's been 5 years. I can have hopes and dreams, right? Okay, move on. You're wondering, that doesn't all in good time. I'm still not allowed to know what the board is. Fine. Go ahead. Alright, to the map. Oh, Martha. Just rest. Tippy, hey, do not start scratching your ear again. I'm going back to the vet, mister. No more ear infection. That's right, that's how you get rid of ear infections, right? Just tell your dog not to have them? Ooh, wait, first. There's a side quest, you say. Where is? Lord, this land is so large.
Finish with that lot. Back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Someone finds you some bitch.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, well, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Oh boy, go cock and ball. Thanks, localization team. Ah. Oh. That is exactly on brand for that localizer. Alright, world map. Not that button, this button. I know my buttons. Alright, let's go get some good old sticky stick. Up, up. Well, I don't think fall damage is a problem in this game.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
Yeah, but you aren't a tree feller, so it's fine. Ow. Excuse me, that was rude. See you threatening to attack me, but how do I... Goodbye. What are buttons anyway? Right? Oh boy, some picture wax.
I can't imagine Obelus needing any more than this. Time to head home.
What if we just murdered like 600 more so he could never complain to us again? What if? I like how Torgal just came out of nowhere. I was like, this thing's dead. Oh, that was great. Thanks, Torgal. Honka. Oh, at the thing first. There we go.
Live to fight another day.
See, I need to go back to Uzmalu. We'll go to Martha's Rest. Investigate Damarfa. Wait. Gotta be behind us. The top of the elevator. Bing bing bong.
Finish with that log. Welcome back, Sid.
You're cranky, man.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Da 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 da. What's this? What's this? What's this new thing? Use? That wasn't a thing before. Clive, all boats should have names. Otherwise, they're not seaworthy. But also, what the butts was that? Yeah, map in a second. What are the things I just... Attributes. Skill. Not down here where everything else is. Goose! Excuse! Dang. I suppose at some point the game will tell me. Alright, fine. Poop on you, game. It will just be a mystery currency that I'm currently collecting. It's great. Are they Argonauts when they're ferried?
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Not a lot great, that's for sure.
Imperials. If they hurt Martha, they'll have the whole rest to answer to.
I agree. Martha's a good bean.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Maybe it's Cloud.
get you
Ooh, I wonder if there's gonna be like a reputation system or something.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling.
Of course they
I
were.
don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
How about we call the entire Empire? Oh, this will reward me with some more of them star points. Are they good boy stars?
Cole is
That's what I'm
right.
gonna believe.
That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Would it be Mummy? We really do need to
Anything
murder at
catch
some
your eye?
point. But first, you know, Titan. Titan's still at the top for me. Skin cups. Goodbye. Reese's Stone Skin Tonic. I don't feel the need to buy that immediately. You know what? This is the only cheap one, and this is, I think, the same one that he was selling before the time skip. And it's the cheapest one we know of, so you know what? I'm buying it. Gosh darn it, I'm crossing one off our list.
Much obliged.
At some point, I will be rich enough to buy 2 of those. Could I have bought 2 of these instead of buying the Orchestrion? Sure, but I have priorities. Those priorities are music.
Very well.
I don't regret them.
Oi,
Much.
look sharp!
Still want to commit matricide first. No, I don't. No, Titan first. Then we go kill Mummy. Mummy sucks. But Mummy did not icon and then go stomp on our lovely secret hideaway.
If those
I will get that music. Thank you, chat, for allowing my bad habits. Encourage me to be wrong. We are not surrounded, Clive. Calm yourself.
It's over.
Bum. Give me that item. Oh boy, clamshells. Look, if we can't be frivolous with money's RL, at least we can be in the video game.
Look.
Right?
Up ahead.
Oh, no, you okay? Wait, that's Martha.
Martha,
Martha?
are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
I'm on it.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds.
What?
Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me
Oh.
to get away.
Then they may still be alive.
They're in such
Martha.
pain.
Do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Look at me. 1 second. 1 moment.
Black Shields.
We're talking.
Is this some
Can't
sort
leave
of
yet.
twisted joke?
I
There
just
has only ever
need
been
to hear
one
this.
order of shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
It seems a step too far. Even for the Empire.
Alright, be back in like 3 seconds. I'm back. Okay. I'm back. Let's go. Murder.
Company.
Except for the chocobos. We don't murder chocobos here. This is the game in which we don't murder any chocobos. Unless absolutely necessary to further plot. Ow! Grab this and then we flee the chocobos. I bet... Oops. That's not the button. That's not the button I meant. Oh look, spiders. Have some lightning. How do you feel about lightning? That's right, attack the wall. The wall will not stand our nonsense. Ooh, a Kaloon Widow, you say?
Farewell.
Oh, I didn't get to stomp on you like all bug deserve. Wait, I want to do it. I did it. My kill. Okay, let's murder some people. Because they're murdering our
Are we
friend.
too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Oh. Oh no, come on. Don't be showing us piles of stone. Stop it.
No.
I need to murder
I
some
thought
people
you lot
now.
were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the
Oh,
bears
look,
to
people
this.
to murder.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them.
No more
Colluding with the
feels. I
enemies of the
can't promise
Empire
that with
is
this
a
game.
serious offense.
I absolutely can't. I'm sorry.
For their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law.
That Ignis's voice
To
actor.
dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
Because if it is,
On these our swords we swear.
don't you dare be on the bad people's
Dare
side.
you speak those words? Have
We
you
love
no
you.
honor?
Clive,
This won't take long.
Murder.
Stay down!
Goodbye. Goodbye. Huh. Excuse me. Don't you be doing that.
It's over!
Goodbye.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
That felt too easy. Oh, okay, never mind. Be my good boy points. Breath of the wind reduces gas. Ooh.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
And no, I can't take any more death today. Can you be alive?
Found her.
Nope.
The abbot.
We're just not allowed to go find alive people, apparently. Ever. Stop it.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
An alive person.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
Well, this portion is not left
Every
long
last
for the
one.
world.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The Cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive,
Not for long. Oh no. Already?
he's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the Abbot could escape.
Eyes.
I've gathered the bearers' remains.
But why is it in a bag?
We should consign them to the tide.
I don't like
There's
that.
a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump.
Like, it makes sense.
The currents there are swift. If the Abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Raven Wizard is being a smart aleck by saying at least Sid's okay, because Clive is Sid now. He is dancing upon our sadness of Sid from last stream. Also, for non-Final Fantasy players, ascending is pretty much kind of a ritual that they perform to wish people's souls onto the next plane. It's very, you know, touching and good little thing to get done and performed on people who have passed. I like that it's making an appearance here. It's not always very prevalent in games. Our whoosh for me. It's okay, Raven. We all get days like that. Ooh, it's one of these thingies. Do I remember your name? No, but it's a weird eyeball thing. I hate them. Rank C. Wait, what? 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 Bounties? It has good boy points. We're gonna kill it. I think we just found where the money is. Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating these notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear. Alright, so I'm gonna guess the star things that we have been calling the good boy points for all of 5 minutes are renown. But I think we're gonna keep calling them good boy points.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
It's a floating eyeball. Thank you for that flavor text, game. I appreciate it. That's hilarious. Excuse me. Ow.
Nice try.
You know what? No. Get back over here. Ooh, you're not allowed to inflict wounds. I don't think I want to be in there. Oh, I don't think I wanted to be in there. Can confirm. Oh, he's got the little bounty marker from Final Fantasy XIV.
Nice try.
Oop. Things are happening. Things are happening. Get away. Get away. Oh boy. Oop. Get down. Get out of the thing, get out of the thing, get out of the thing! Ooh. Uh-oh, did I have doom markers? Get out! Get out! Get out! Eep, eep, eep. Ooh. Wait a second, where's Jill? Wait a second, why is it only Torgal? Is she not allowed to help fight the bounties? What?
Nice try.
What is that thing made out of? Well, it's pretty much an eyeball with wings. That's pretty much all it do.
Farewell.
Bye. She not nearby? I mean, she was with us, but she did not help that fight. So I think maybe she don't get to help. I think it's just a solo bounty thing.
You didn't see that coming.
Get it? Because it's an eyeball. Like, if I turn now... Nope. Did Jill just say she was going ahead and I missed that? Or no, it's because we're... Oh, perform a casting. Maybe it's because it's just us doing the casting? Is it not ascending? I'm dumb. My brain might have superimposed... Thank you, motorcycle. Superimposed sending onto casting. I'm going to guess it's going to be a similar thing. We did get the monies. I think that is going to be where one farms for some money in the game.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
We're not leaving them to rot. I would like to leave them to rot. Ooh. I'm gonna guess that the Moogle is at the bounty board. That is where we can look for bounties from now on.
Thank you, Founder.
Okay.
Thank you, Phoenix.
They've killed my Baron. I demand...
I'm gonna kick you in the face. How's that for recompense? Sir.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times, you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
I feel like that's something we could do. Never know. Okay, bye. Wait, no, there's a nearby quest available, you say? It there. What does plus mean?
Try not to move.
What is plus?
Oi, you there! Don't just pass me by.
I'm not gonna.
You handy with that sword of yours?
Boy, am I.
Of course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing.
Hostage one chocobo.
Question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Yes.
Chocobos.
Immediately.
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travelers round these parts
Yeah,
from
no,
bandits
don't worry.
and
You
the
don't
like.
need any more backstory. I'm helping.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Well, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Oh, it's raining all of a sudden.
All right.
There's
Probably
a
turn the
good
fan
man.
off so it doesn't blow
Where can
water
I
into
find
the
these
room.
chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't
We'll
worry,
absolutely save her.
you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
Is she white?
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Prioritize the crap out of the white-winged wonder. Oh, silly localization team.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Guys, there's still Mission Ambrosia. Is it Ambrosia? Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh, I hope it's Ambrosia. I hope it's actually just Ambrosia. I have no idea. We're gonna go save a chocobo that has been beating up bandits by the name of Whiteheart. Guys, what if it's actually Ambrosia?
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
I mean, your
Speaking
dad
of brave birds,
also had a white chocobo. So I
looks like they
assumed
went that way.
Ambrosia was child. White chocobo pinion? Actually gonna be Ambrosia? Let me have hopes and dreams that I can get a little bit of happy today. We suffered too much sad. Give us some happy. Or I'm gonna quit playing, clearly. Game doesn't give us happy, we don't play anymore. But they better not be dead. Right? We go to try and save people and they're always dead. So that best not be happening right now. Can it be our baby? Please?
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
He's fighting chocobos. They are. They are.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You
Hell
didn't
no.
think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because he'll be
Because
dead
she's
in
something
3
of a hero
seconds.
in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Slice dead. That's right. That's all you deserve. Ooh, and there's a chest right there. Bye. Oh, that's a big boy. Ow. That's a big boy. Yeah, I'll play with you in 3 seconds. Give me a moment. He said her. To be fair, literally every chocobo we've met so far has been called a she. I wonder if there is a male chocobo difference. I'd be very curious. Like, I've been assuming the crazy peacocky parrot ones are males just based on coloring, but I'm curious now. Are females usually only yellow or the brown color we've been seeing? Do males have some crazy distinction? I want to know the etymology of chocobo? Bye. Male burbs do tend to be more colorful, which is why I've been assuming that, but who knows? Is it? It totally is. Look at the slice on the eye. Look at the slice on the eye.
White heart, I presume.
Remember, she saved us and she got sliced across the eye?
Do you know her, boy?
You know her, Clive. It's Ambrosia.
Let's go. It couldn't be.
Yeah, it's her baby.
Ambrosia. It is you. You survived.
Baby.
And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
That's our baby.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Ah.
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
what is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
This is the best outcome.
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Why? Where are you going? If you've gone to get something, we could just come with you. Chocobo Zero. Oh, she even gets a little eye patch. Oh.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you.
Cough.
That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right.
Right, you were a little rude to us.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been.
Okay, so apparently burning the or slicing the scar off.
Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
So slicing your bearer mark off seems to actually do something.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Alright, so curious, because there's two with tack on now. The other two also are in Yssadel. Does Torgal ride one, or do we just maybe at some point also have two human companions that also get to hang on? I'm assuming. Which is hilarious. Quick! I love it. I mean, I fully assume it's for Jill and whatever other human is companioning with us at the time. But it's just hilarious to imagine if Torgal is gonna get on one. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Old R3 will, in the field, to summon Ambrosia and X to mount the Chocobo. Ah! Nope. R3. Look at you!
Come on.
Yes! Yes! Okay, no Torgal on a Chocobo. Hopes and dreams a little crushed, but that's okay. Alright, so we do this. Ooh, there's some tension. Look at this. Chocobo, Chocobo, Chocobo. And in to stop. Hip. I get Chocoboing now. Best side quest. Best side quest. Alright, what happens if I try and go in town? Do she just stop? Do we auto dismount? What's gonna happen? Can I just go into town? What's about to happen? I'm starting.
No need to ride from here.
Ah, okay. Okay, thank you. We've done our science.
Try not to move.
Okay, well, we got Chocobo and it was very touching and heartwarming and exactly what we needed after all the sad from last time. Now we have Chocobo from our past and it's very sweet. Okay, where am I? Nope, not that button every time. We have any other sidey quests? No? None. Oh, the rain that has been here is now stopped. Gav! How you been, our boyo? Oh, wait, we have new music. Is that what's playing? It is. Found in a treasure coffer, you say? Oh shoot, there was a treasure coffer back at... There's no way it's gonna be a thingy, but there was a chest that we totally didn't open. Right from the Patron's Whisper. We know what the Patron's Whisper is? I feel like I don't know what the Patron's Whisper is. It's not a thing here, right? Chambers, pouring deck, stacks, backyard. Alright, it's not.
But none of the curse breakers have returned.
They'll be fine. Sid wouldn't be here if they weren't.
Hi, Gab. How you doing?
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's Head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals.
More Mother Crystal destruction.
4 Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
Are they expecting you to not expect you?
And I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield.
Hello.
And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
A bounty board. Otto's counter is now open. Following hideaway facilities are now available. Alliant reports patrons whisper in the hunt board. Yeah. What could go wrong? Nothing. Absolutely nothing can go wrong in this game from here on out.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Everything will be perfect from this moment forward.
You think it's alright to touch him?
No. You go first.
Ask him before you touch him. That's how you greet a puppo. You ask. If puppo says yes, then pet, 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 pet. No idea where we're going. Oh, it seems to be the plant growing place. I swear, if it's that dude that didn't even care about the lady who was helping him.
It's not. Won't be long now, Martel. They'll try your apple soon enough. Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
I mean, I'm sure they'd happily take them from you too.
Nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martell apples, they're called, in honor of her memory.
That's sweet.
You hear that, Martell? Today's finally the day.
The fruit of her labors. Purple tendrils. After excising from the trunk, dry for 3 to 5 turns of the sun. Feel brittle to the touch. Grind into mortar and add warm boreal milk to remedy gout, melancholy, and moon sickness. Caution recommended when harvesting, as the host may grow disappointed. Right, these are some nice good feels. I needed some good feels. I suppose even the game developers were like, okay, we made them cry for like ever. Maybe we have some nice for a moment. Maybe we just give a few nice things. And if they don't do sad or side stories, then they get no side nice.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
There's been trouble in Rosaria for like a really long time. Hello, would you like some apple?
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martell.
Ba-doop, ba-doop.
Martell. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well,
They
I'll
are.
be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Others weren't so lucky, though.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, made Martell livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martells, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you.
What if you go get some?
Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
In a second.
Doesn't sound like anywhere is safe.
Ooh, do I get to spend the good boy points?
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
This is a Patron's Whisper.
Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, In addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Give me
Come
orchestrions.
to claim your just desserts?
I get renown. I can spend the renown points. Ability points, bloody hide, steel stick. Merry band of outlaws and its dashing deeds of daring do are all the talk. We've gathered together several items of worth. This is a meteorite. Ooh, berserker ring. Alright, so we're gonna save up because, well, 400 ability points is nice. I want music.
All done?
Clive! Anything catch your eye? Always
Rude.
something in there.
I need tasks. I'm looking for all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
Matter is, Kupo.
The hunt board? It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not, Kupo. I knew that already. And that's why I need your help. Not remind you, Kupo, I'm the mightiest of all the Muggles. No fiend in the forest to rule in the green. You talk so fast, can measure up to Nectar the Bold. I won't allow it. I need you to slay them all, Kupo.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment.
You're mighty, why am I
the
slaying
people of
them?
Alastia are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
It's not like we're busy. So good to have found somebody who understands me, Kupo. I'll stay here then and keep an eye on all the billets that gets posted on the board. So if there's anything you need to know, I'm right here. Yep, that's this where the money is, that's for sure. I don't like mark it on my map. Belfgor. Angel of Death. Ooh, this one doesn't even have a picture. Sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept up the brisk pace. Let's go do one, because why not? This is Clairview Sand.
Here for another of my lectures.
How may I help you today?
Of course.
You always gonna show us having new stuff unless like I go around and oh look at her, she got an updated profile. And look at her, sweetie.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Also, as a fun reminder, this is like not even the whole world map. Like one little closed off area, according to the devs.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Them old apples were enough to curdle your guts. But these beauties are as sweet as you like.
Raven, thank you for giving out 2 gift subs, getting yourself on that board. I appreciate you. Right, Clairview. I gotta remember Clairview. But first I want to go thank our apple boy. And then we'll go on with some plot after we go murder another C rank. I suppose that will also test out if we get Jill as help this time around. Because she's currently in our party. I believe.
It's not the
The Cursebreakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind. Even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die?
Because we gotta kill Titan.
She put everything into her work. She wasn't gonna rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course
We too
not.
would like
I'll
apple.
see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Yay. We got some apples. Slowly filling up the chamber with the good mementos. Go check out mementos, and then to Clairview, and then journey to Hawkscry Cliff. Aww. Now we got Ambrosia's tack and apples. That's sweet. With my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Good that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I'm glad to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia. I say Whiteheart. You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate. And here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing the exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they? That's sweet. Where's this door go? Hello? Oh! Yeah. Keeping a chest out here for funsies. Okay. Clairview. Clairview. No, don't tell me I can't go everywhere else. I have a bounty to find. Oop is Clairview. Okay. There is. Have to go look around. Alright, fine. We're doing plot. And have to figure out bounties off stream. Wow.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
We're always leaving him
I
behind.
needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Cid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Little grow and change opportunities.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
With Tor.
Come on.
Bloodline.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why
But
we
she
should hurry.
sucks.
There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Killer bees? I think not. You went a little too far for me. Come back here. Okay, bye. Party chocobo.
Time to fight.
Okay. Hey chocobos, I'm not gonna try and fight you. I'm just here to quickly do that. You like that the game doesn't seem to try and force you. They're just like, no, why would you want to attack these? Thank you, Torgo. I will take my shiny thing. Thank you. Where are we going? Down here? Down the hill? Who needs to take the path when you can just murder things along the way? Yeah, there is something shiny over there. There's something shiny over there. I gotta get all the shinies first. Even though they're absolutely insignificant, it feels like most of the time. Like 10 gills. Worth it? No, but what if one of them is?
Farewell. You're finished.
I'll fight you in a second. I'm not here for you right now. Right now I'm here for you, apparently. Hello! Do you how do?
Nice try.
staggered yet again. Good old healing hits. Okay. Back on our journey.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing, we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her.
Oh, I need to murder
that
you.
she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn.
Hey, you're the stain.
It would be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right.
Welcome, stranger.
Increase limit break generation. Oh, by 6% when taking damage. Ooh, you're expensive. Word. Oh, look, another orchestra.
I'd pay more if I could. I'll find it at good home.
I suppose we won't be seeing you again.
Sure, why not? Who knows? Probably will, because I need that music later. But first, you.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to
Who knows? But what if I also murder a Black Shield?
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know.
How'd you get it?
But we need to find out.
Wonder if Firebrands is a new name for people that have got the brand scarred thing? Who knows?
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you.
You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another Eastpool.
Then we shall be on our way.
Somebody's gonna follow us and give us information, maybe?
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome.
What?
Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
But what if? Chocobo! I am Booyah, let's go.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Ever since the Apollo tree, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
Bad idea. You're not going to like it.
Ah.
It's over.
You trying to smack me when I'm paying attention to others? Sure, we'll go the larger pocket way. Why not? Ooh, fiery punch.
It's over.
Bye. Oh, I was gonna say, what are these weird little bibbly boops? I suppose that has answered my question. Bye, Bomba. Are you about to blow up? Yeah, you is. Ooh, weird chest. Is that another eyeball? No, that was a bomb.
More of my mother's men.
Oh, look, I got two. Hee hee. Where's the magic-y one? There you are. Bye. Come on. Oh, it was the chest that you were wondering if it was another eyeball. The weird new chestum. I want to see if there's new Chocobo music, because my brain did not register it if there is, but the weird wow 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 is drowning out a lot of music currently, it seems. Bye. Don't put that. Bye. Different chest. Pika. Look, more people to murder! Hooray! Nice try. Stay down. Now he'll stay down. Boom. I know you say there's a quest destination, but real quick, there's goodies to be got. Therefore, I must murder. Still, you're in the way. There's one over here. How do I get? Excuse me, how do I get up there? Game, do not tease me. Clearly, I seem to. Dang, I'll have to come back. Rude. That's a lot of blood.
Blood, Clive.
And
Not
still wet.
Insignificant amount at all, in fact.
You were told to stay in your homes.
I don't have a home near here.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
Heck yeah.
Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Oh, are they using the Rosaria shield thing? That's just rude. Alright, you're dead. You can both take some of this. How would you also like some of that, sir? Okay, you did. You're just hanging out on the ground, ready to die. Noted. What the poop are you actually?
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordil. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Little bloop. Oh hey, isn't that it's over by Martha's Gate, isn't it? Yeah. You wouldn't hear, and then that was like a no-no, but now it's gonna be a yes-yes. Hello? Knock knock. Knock 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 knock.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
I'm not pooping again. Come on.
This was my mother's doing.
This is an extra level of fucked up.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
And had the time to do that. Keywords. I worry for how far ahead of us they are. Peek around here. Kind of glad there wasn't a chest. I'd feel pretty crappy about it. Any more birds I can scare away real quick? Just, you know, I know they'll be right back, but what if I just want to scare away all the burbs? Oh. More burbs. I at least feel a little better about that. This is a pro matricide community. As a mom, can we please be specific about who the matricide is directed to?
Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Oops. No.
Didn't happen to come by way of Old Hill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush now. You didn't hear nothing.
Oh. Oh. Oh no. Boy, bloody hides. Look at the chocobo.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
You find no succor to the south travellers, nor beyond the Buet. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
Chocobo here. No. How about now? At first, there's things to. Bye. Oh look, a crib. Devil crab. Crabs on the beach. Doo -doo -doo -doo.
Farewell.
What if more crabs on the beach? Excuse me, crab. Wait your turn. I'll murder you in a second. Would you also like to get flung by fire sword? Goodbye. Oh, never mind. You were dead immediately. I would assume this is the port
The
based
Lazarus.
on
What happened to this place?
My mother
the
happened.
Lazarus.
The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Assuming I'm
We should
not
stop at the
allowed
main
in.
gate and see where that gets us.
Fine, we'll go to the main gates instead of the side gate.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Yeah, I'll be there in a second. I checked this dock. There's, you know, crabs and stuff. And this chest. question. Yep. Oh, I can't get in the boat. Rude. You just hop in that boat real quick. Funsies. The ones that are closer, please. Wonka.
Get him!
Get your screamies out, Clive.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy! Voice-riddled dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
More than enough room to sit in!
Hang the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your stall! Cut you down where you stand!
Just try it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
I mean, like where I saw before. Like, not connected.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no.
Back doors, back doors,
My uncle
back
once told me
doors.
that the nobles had tunnels built so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus.
It's way back doors.
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
Not at all.
As long as it is abandoned.
Secret tunnels through the Lazarus. Black light burns.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
I mean, that's not a good thing, though, right? New Sid likes old back doors as much as old Sid did. And should we perhaps close the door behind
This
us?
is nothing like
Oh,
I
it closed on its own. Never mind.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
And no, I can't jump over. Rude. And not through here.
Not abandoned then.
Hello.
Oi! Visitors!
We could not fight.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Force us to fight.
Or not.
We literally tried to leave.
It's over.
to be nice and crispy. Just remember, we tried to leave. You just hanging out in the garden? That's fine.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh? Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
Oh, it is. He somehow survived. The dumb, sweet idiot. Ooh, it's fiery and punchy.
We can speak inside.
It is the stream of reunion.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
You know, she sucks.
Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son?
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Sound like half-brother.
Yours
LP.
and ours. We
There
too
ain't
have witnessed
no
the
way
crimes
she knows
these
that
men
Josh
who dare
is
call
alive.
themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Rude, just open that up, please. Life so much easier. Here we go.
What is it you require?
Oh my god, they're still not wearing shirts. How many years has it been? Have you learned nothing? Are your nipples just so chafed you don't even feel it anymore? That's gotta be it, right?
I'm sure that it will prove useful.
15 years and still no shirts. Right?
Our thanks, my lord.
Still no shirts. Look at this. I can't believe it. Like, these guys have switched over to all shirts. But this boy, he's like, no, must keep up their tradition. No shirt underneath. Ever. Oh, that's hilarious. Can't believe. Oh.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
By the way, we have some exciting secrets.
That was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Good.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Put a shirt on.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
White party members. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will also be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. There. Okay, so I think... Damn it. Did they really just do what I think they did? Didn't they? Alright, we're gonna do this battle and then we'll probably be done with stream, but I want to be able to explore the map, and they just locked it all up behind us by talking to Wade. How rude.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Every time I say I think, that means you're gonna end the streamies. I guess I do have a habit of doing that. I'm sorry. Oh, they're all running away. That's probably not great.
sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are lucky.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Now is the command. Let's go.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come!
About that, there's like 2 whole dominants in front of you.
For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Hello!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Right, now you're dead. Goodbye. Ooh, 2 for the price of 1. How nice. And now you get curb stomped. Goodbye. Mm-hmm.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Oh look, a wyvern. Whoop. Good on you, I got a thing that helps me counter now.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
To me, boy!
That's better.
Over here!
No, no. It's fun. Here, come down here, where I can murder you.
A
Dragoon.
noble stand, albeit a misguided one.
Dragoon time.
In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Oh, we are just covered in blood, huh? Hello.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Double jump, we say. Yeah. Boy, Barry. Hey, thank you for being my healing thing. Nom, 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 nom.
You're finished.
Winding level. Dragoon, more like Dragon.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be
So
enough
excited.
to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Quest complete. There's my level.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Boy, another mark. Did we just have like a Girl Scout badge
Be sure that you
patch
do.
thing
I don't
somewhere?
want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
We're working on earning holy badges. Up next, arts and crafts. Are those horns of what I think they are?
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
They look like a behemoth horn.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
Just aged.
You would mock me as well?
Gotta be able to say something, sir.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Is this a play he did?
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still?
So sweet.
Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
This is so sweet and so dorky. I love it. Oh.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
This is so sweet. Oh, I'm glad for some happy tears instead of sad.
To ask Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Maybe don't leave the axe on the floor. Can someone please pick up the axe? I'm nervous about it.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
By your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
I'm glad all the men in his life have not sucked.
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
Boy, don't know he suck at lying.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
I love this dear uncle.
This will be fun.
Oh. Screw it, I'm an outlaw now. Let's go. Excuse me, I don't want to take off on the boat yet, though. Please don't make us take off on the boat yet.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
But with her demons.
Monsters.
You're not a monster. Stop it.
When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet.
This does not make you a monster.
I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all.
What one might call trauma response.
I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Look at this healthy relationship.
Thank you.
That doesn't bode well for Final Fantasy game.
I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
We can't get attached or hope that the relationship can evolve, can we? Probably not. This is Final Fantasy. And she is an icon. Stop letting me not travel anywhere. I'm not ending the stream until I'm not allowed, or until I'm allowed to travel places. I swear, if going back to the hideaway doesn't fix that. Here be monsters. Here be
Only the
monsters,
Fountain
there
House
be
will await us
monsters.
in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
New missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers. Going to bed. I'm wheeling to bed. Oh, again, buttons. Done. Yeah, okay. We can travel again. Got some side questies to do. And I think we're gonna end here for the day. And then we'll be back Tuesday, maybe? Tuesday or Wednesday. Because I've got some stuff going on Monday, and I'm also gonna be gone Friday. So we're gonna fit another stream in Tuesday or Thursday, and then we'll probably be back either Saturday or Sunday. This is a weird week, holiday week, all that good stuff. And we'll see y'all guys later. Bye-bye.